You are not confusing. You are just no longer performing for clarity that should be freely given. When did love turn into a performance? When did connection start feeling like a job interview? Where your softness had to be filtered, your boundaries had to be justified, and your presence had to be earned? Queen, if your nervous system is always on stage, it's not love. It's emotional auditioning, right? That's what it is. Exactly what it is. This is a Queen's Daily Standard, the sacred emotional reset for women who are done proving, done performing, and finally ready to live in alignment with peace. I'm Kayali Cole, and today's message is for the woman who feels like she always has to be more, say it better, or shrink smaller just to feel seen. And we're done playing small. So if you're in your soft power era, but the world keeps trying to drag you back into overperformance, subscribe now so you stay anchored in the emotional clarity you came here to reclaim. All right, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you, and know that you give me your time, I give you my best. That's our promise to each other. All right. So let's talk about what's happening today. There's a pattern we need to interrupt right now, today. The one where your worth gets entangled with how well you explain yourself. You've been performing in conversations, justifying your feelings, auditioning for love, and it's not because you're unsure. It's because you've been taught to earn what should have been sacred. We're going to call that out today with grace, not shame, but with grace. By the end of this message, you won't be waiting to be chosen. You'll remember you already are, because you choose yourself first. Here's the truth we hold today. Love doesn't require performance. Clarity doesn't require a TED Talk. It doesn't. And safety doesn't require a speech. If someone needs a monologue from you just to understand how to show up, that's not a relationship. That's an emotional job interview. And Queen, you don't work there anymore. That's not for you. That's misalignment. And that's what we're going to call out. Here's the misalignment. If you've been teaching people how to treat you, but through the lens of over-explaining, you say your boundary and then spend 5 paragraphs softening the delivery. You express a need and immediately follow it with, but it's okay if not. No. You say this doesn't feel good and then defend your right to even say it. That's not communication. That's emotional apologizing. Over and over again. You're not asking for too much. You're just asking someone who's giving too little. And you're shrinking to stay available. That's not who you are. You're better than that. You're worth more than that. And here's what you need to know. Emotional, mature, masculine energy does not need a full explanation to offer consistency. He sees the boundary, he respects it, he adjusts, period. When a man asks you to prove why you need something, what he's really doing is delaying accountability. That's not misunderstanding. That's strategy, right? Ask yourself, where in your life did love mean over-explaining to stay safe? Where? Who taught you to deliver a monologue just to receive basic care? Who? If your nervous system is tired, it's not just a situation, it's the performing you're doing inside of it. Performing stability, performing patience, performing peace. Well, you're not actually at peace. You weren't born to audition, Queen. You were born to lead, even in silence. So from now on, you say it once. You honor how it lands, and you watch how they respond. That's clarity. That's all you need. If your power is coming back to you right now, good. Make sure you don't forget this when the old habits return, right? Subscribe so you keep your standards sharp and your peace protected each and every day. Each and every day. You may have family traits where you have to explain your worth. You reclaim yours right now, you, without apology. You don't need a monologue to set a boundary. You don't need a pitch to receive peace or to perform to be loved. You don't. You don't need to do that at all. So here's your Queen's instructions for today. Say it once, let it be clear, and let how they respond be the confirmation you need. You don't need to raise your voice to raise your standard. Hold your peace, hold your crown, and as always, stay blessed and stay crowned, Queen. Have a great day.